Since we're talking about reference sources this week, it's important to take a look and see what kind of electronic reference sources are available to us through the College of San Mateo Library. It's always important to start at the College of San Mateo Library website. By starting at the website, you'll make sure that you get directed in the right direction, so you can actually have full access to all of our subscription services, as opposed to if you just go to Google and you try to access these services. It's not going to recognize our IP address. It's not going to recognize that you are a student of the school. It's not going to ask for your library card login, and then you're not going to be able to access the resources. So it's important that you always start at collegeofsanmateo.edu/library to access any of these resources. And if you're accessing them from off campus, it's also important to have your library card handy. So let's take a look at our resources, reference resources. If you go to Find Articles and Databases, we click on that, and then this gives us a list of all of our databases that we have access to through the College of San Mateo Library. These are all databases that we pay subscriptions to, so the students can have full access to full text articles from journals, magazines, newspapers. We have full text books, reference sources such as dictionaries and encyclopedias. We're looking at our entire list here. What we can do is we can look at our resources by type, and then it asks us, do we want to see all of our book databases? Do we want to see all of our dictionary databases, ebook databases, encyclopedia databases, etc.? If we click on our dictionary databases, we'll see that we only have access to one online dictionary. The Oxford English Dictionary is the only dictionary database that we subscribe to. So by going to that, if you click on it, it'll just take you right into the Oxford English Dictionary. And you can do a word search there. You can see the history of words. They have a thesaurus, etc., etc. But let's take a look at, let's go back. And we're going to take a look at the encyclopedias that we have access to here. So encyclopedias have usually short informational articles on a variety of subjects. We have access to encyclopedias that have specific focused areas, such as art and humanities through the eras. So this encyclopedia focuses specifically on art, history, literature, music, all the things related to the humanities. That's our humanities and arts encyclopedia. We have Access Science, which is our encyclopedia of science and technology. ArtStore is a digital library of images. They're just all images, no articles. And we have several others down here. You can see clothing, fashion, drugs, alcohol, food and culture, multicultural America, etc. But we're going to take a look at Britannica, the online academic edition, because this is our access point for the online version of the Encyclopedia Britannica. So this is pretty much the same Encyclopedia Britannica that's on the shelf that we have in the library, a 20 plus volume series of books, but here we have access to it fully and completely online. And it's actually a little bit cooler online, because we get added features such as images, video, links to websites. So let's see, if we take a look at the entry for Barack Obama, it tells us here that the featured result is the article titled Barack Obama, parentheses, President of the United States. He also appears in articles about the United States presidential election, the Afghan war, the presidential election of 2012. So you can see that the articles in the Britannica online edition are actually going to be a little bit more recent than some of the articles that are published in the print version that we have. Because obviously if our print version was published in 2011, it's not going to have an article on the United States presidential election of 2012, because that's going on right now. Let's take a look at the article for Barack Obama. So we go down here, and now we're in the actual encyclopedia article. So this would be like, the Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica is online and is is available in print in our library for about, there's about 20 plus volumes, but the online edition is far more extensive because now we are looking at the article on Barack Obama. So whereas in the actual print encyclopedia, it might be a few pages long with some black and white pictures, you can see this is very extensive with color images. Everything that is in blue is a link to another article in the encyclopedia. You can go through, there are graphics, there are videos that you can watch. So it's very extensive. It also gives you links over here to the left on related articles, ebooks, and more. So these are related articles in the Encyclopedia Britannica. It gives you links to primary resources in ebooks that they have available through their database as well. So we can actually look at Barack Obama's inaugural address from 2009, and this is his speech. This is the primary information, the primary document that was his speech for his inauguration in 2009. Let's go back. So you can see how really extensive the articles in the Britannica online edition are. They also give you links to other websites about the president, a link to the White House page. It shows you the article history, how it's been edited and changed over time, who's been updating it. So this one was last updated in October. And it actually tells you the information that was added. So it's a little bit like Wikipedia in the fact that you can see what changes have been made, but it's not like Wikipedia because in this case, the Encyclopedia Britannica actually shows you who the authors are writing this article. Encyclopedia Britannica always has a dictionary and a thesaurus at the side, so if you run into a word that you don't understand, you can take a look at it there. We're not going to talk about workspace or widgets because I just wanted you to see how extensive these articles were. So let's say we were looking at this and we wanted to learn more about the Nobel Peace Prize. We could click on the Nobel Prize and it takes us to an article about the Nobel Prize. The selection process, the prizes, let's see, here we go, people who've won it over time. So let's see where our president was in the list. There he is. He won the Nobel Prize for Peace in 2009. So the Encyclopedia Britannica is really helpful to give background information on your topic, kind of foundation for your research, a great place to get facts, and just a great reference resource for you to use, a good place to start when you're starting your research and you're doing your pre-search. It's good to go to the Britannica online edition and just do a little background information on your topic.